Right, hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be restoring the headlights on the Polo using the Headlight Restoration Kit from Autoglym. Stay tuned.
I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever want to try to battle rap.
Now, as you can see, these headlights are very badly scored up. And that's just from the general wear and tear of the road. Winter, summer, hot, cold, etc, etc. So, with this nice little £20 kit from Autoglym, we're going to sand this back and polish it so it's like brand new. Now the first thing you want to do is lift the bonnet up and tape around the actual light itself so you don't scratch up any of the paintwork, which has got a load of polish on it, but never mind. So first things first, we'll do that.
Yo, give it a stage in a minute, I'ma eat you. El Professor is in the house, let me teach you. I could defeat you with two hands tied and have you waking in the hospital like, who am I? And who are you? Who are they? What is this? You wouldn't believe how someone react to this shit. The mind slips, and speaking in tongues.
Right, so here's the light all masked up, and in true British fashion, it started to rain. Right, so this is the kit we're going to be using. It's the Autoglym Headlight Restoration Kit. Obviously you need this, everything that's included in that. You need a little drill, and you also need a bottle of water to spray it off. Now I've put a little bit of soap in, a little bit of like just soap. It's not really going to affect it that much, but that's literally all you need. Fully charged drill, the actual kit itself, and some water. Now inside the kit you'll get everything you need to do this. Slide her out. You get the instructions. You get a nice new microfiber, which you do not want to get dirty. So I'm going to put that back in the box. You get your polishing compound foam, which I don't want to get dirty either. This has to go in your drill, which we'll do now. It's your backing plate. So it's on there nice and firm. It's got like a foam insert on it with some Velcro. There's your restoration compound. Keep that safe. And here are all the different grit sandpapers we're going to need. To do the light. Now you start on the lowest number, which is 800, and you go all the way up to 3000 or 2000, I think it, oh no, 3000, to sand off the actual old plastic to reveal new stuff. Then we use the polishing buffer to polish it off. So we're going to start with the P800 stuff, which is this stuff. Put it onto the actual foam backing. Now we can start to take plastic off the headlight. So this is a light which is covered in water because it's raining. Over there. Get your drill. I'm going to buff all of this so it'll be like a cloudy colour. It's going to look worse before it looks better. Put it that way. I've always found that going left, right, up and down is the best way to do it, but your results may vary. It depends. It's not a science, it's a bit of an art. Obviously you don't want to go too fast as well. You want to go at a nice pace. You don't want it going light. You want it at a nice medium-sized pace, between 1200, I think 1200 and 1600 RPM, depends on your drill. This is on max speed, but I can drop it down to 16 if I had to. Oh, there. As you can see, it's a little bit gunked up, so I'm going to change that for a fresh one. It's got all this fine plastic powder over it, and you can see where it's sanded a significant amount off, but obviously it needs more. Now we can give it a little wipe off with the cloth and see what we've done so far. Now, a general rule of thumb is, just like painting, if you can feel it with your fingers, or if you can feel any defects on the surface, then you will see them when the final result's been done, or when you get to the final result. So you can see we've taken quite a lot of material off here, all around here, all around here. I think there's some scratches here, but I think they might be inside the actual lens, I'm not sure. We might have to replace the entire headlight, because a lot of them scratches look like they're inside. But we'll go to the next grit and we'll see what we can do with it from there. Yeah, so that's the 800, and that's the results we got with the 800. Trying to use the 1500. Now that's the 1500. It's got a little bit more cloudy, a little bit bumpy over here still, so I'm going to give it another little pass. Right, so that's the 1500. Now we have to move up to the 3000 blade, or the 2000 sponge, but with that there's something slightly different we have to do. Now with the 2000, you move the, obviously, 1500. The 2000 is like a sponge. See it? And then you put it onto the actual foam backing. But what you do is, this is where the bottle of water comes in. You have to get this just a little bit wet, and you also get the headlight wet, because now we're sort of going into the polishing stages. You can see how that looks. Again, wipe it off. It's getting there. Looks a lot better than it was. Also, you can still see where we've actually sanded off. It does look quite cloudy. I think it actually might be inside the lens. I'm not too sure. But we'll continue and we'll see if we can save these headlights. So, another run of 2000. A little bit more water on the headlight and on the actual pad itself. There you go. It's looking even better. The further we go into the process, it's looking better and better. So now we've done the 2000 grit foam pad, we need to change to the 3000 grit foam pad, which is this one. You can see it says 3000 on the back. Again, get your drill, put in the drill, wet the headlight, and wet the foam pad. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the bubbles go down, the less material is taken off. So obviously when you're first cutting it, there's a lot of friction, so it really whips the bubbles up. The less friction there is, the less bubbles there are. So that's why I put a little bit of detergent in here, because you know when it's starting to not cut anymore, or take any more material off the actual headlight. Right, let's see what that looks like. It is getting there. Give it a nice polish. It is getting there, it's quite smeary still. Maybe a little bit more 3000. And then we'll go on to the actual headlight compound. There's a little bit there that needs doing. We'll see. Let's have a go. Right, so now we're on the polishing stage of this restoration. So you need the polishing pad and you need the headlight restoration compound. Now, a little shake. You only want a little bit of this to start off with, and before I put this on the drill, I put about that much in the middle, see it? And then I do this. I apply it to the whole headlight. Nice and liberally, and then I get the pad again. Put a tiny little bit more on. This can go back on that. The 3000 can come off, and then that's when the polishing pad goes on. So, and then we're going to lightly polish this, so it's nice and clear. Right, so that's the first pass. Using the cloth, we can give a little buff off to see where we're at. And that is looking 100 times better already. There are still some little niggles I can see, but that is 100 times better than what it already was. Now there are some stone chips on these headlights, but I've been up and down the motorway more times than I care to mention. But you can see how much better that is, and you can see how much light can get through that lens now. There are a few little spots again which I might touch up, but that should be okay. I'm going to do one last pass of polish and then see where we are at. And there you go. I will do a little before and after video in here somewhere, or a little before and after picture. But that is very good, I think. I'm very happy with that. and this kit only costs £20 in the UK anyway. I'm not sure if it's available in America, but yeah, for 20 quid, that's pretty good, I think. Like I said, there are some minor little marks on here from stone chips and things like that, and it's raining, that's why you can see little like dots appear in this water, because England loves to rain. But yeah, I think that is brilliant for the money it costs, and obviously all you got to have is like tape and a drill. See, I know a drill costs money, but it's something you could borrow off a friend if you really were at a push. Yeah, I think for 20 quid that's pretty good. I'm really impressed with that. Right, and so that's the end of the video. We've done this light. I'm going to do the other one off camera. The other one's not as bad as this one, but I will do some before and after pictures at the end of the video, just so you can see how much it's actually restored it. I might even go at this again with a 3000 and then polish it back up. We'll see. If we do, then obviously it'll be at the end of this video. But if you haven't already, then please subscribe, please like, and I will see you in the next one.
That's how we get it done.